Hi YouTube, welcome back. So today, before we get started, back with Diamond, right, baby girl. So we're gonna do this seafood mukbang. Yeah, so we have crab legs, cucumbers, corn. I have sausage. She don't eat meat like that, but she will tear some seafood. I have eggs and potatoes. So if you would, please like, share this video, subscribe, and ring that bell, please, because I need to keep notifying y'all what's going on. So we're just gonna dig in and eat, and we're just gonna talk. Just chop it up, mom, daughter, and I'm ask her a couple questions. She'll ask me a couple of questions, and we're gonna get deep into some deep stuff, right? Anyway, so let's get started. Thank you for this food we're about to eat. Bless it, in Jesus' name, amen. Amen. Let's go, girl. I'm so hungry.
Yes, I've been looking forward to this.
You and me both. I didn't even
sauce.
Yeah, I didn't eat much today because I was so waiting for this. Oh my God, the sauce is everything. That's good. What do you think?
Yes. I did my makeup for y'all just so I could go in,
Yes.
mess it up a little bit.
Y'all don't even understand. It's so good. So Diamond.
Yes.
She's so funny. Oh my God. Okay, so let me ask. How old are you again?
28.
28.
I'll be 29 on Monday.
Shut up. Really? I'm asking like I don't even know. Like I'm not your mom, right? Okay, so let me ask. So if you had to say, at this point in your life, 28, the one thing that, as a mom to a daughter, right, that you dislike about me, what would that be?
Oh my gosh.
It don't have to be anything. And if you had to tell me one thing at this point in your life that you love about me, what would that thing be?
Okay, so we can skip the dislike question.
Okay, dislike, don't dislike. Okay.
One thing I love about you as a mom is that, oh gosh, not that it's hard to think of one, but I'm just trying to think of one I would like to use.
Or you can use 2 or 3.
Well, I mean, I told you this on Mother's Day too. Like, we've had our differences, but
Yeah.
you still have. If it wasn't for you, like, I don't know that I would be the best mom that I am. Because I always tell the boys I'm the best mom in the world, which I know. But I feel like a lot of that I got from you, like watching how you interacted with having all of us, and
You're gonna make me cry, and I didn't come on here today to cry. Don't do that to me. Oh my God, right? Don't do that. Don't do that. I gotta tell y'all, Mother's Day
this time.
It made me cry. Oh my gosh, that's so sweet,
But-
Diamond. Okay.
I feel like a good mom, and you know, especially being a new mom.
Right.
I mean, I'm not now. I'm 5 years into it, but
Right.
I mean 6 years into it. But when you don't have kids and you're about to be a mom, you like one of the scariest things is not knowing if you're gonna be like the best mom,
Right.
and not knowing what to do or feeling like you don't know what to do. But it's like, in a sense, you kind of do, because like growing up, you know, we watched you and we saw how you raised us.
Yeah.
And it pretty much taught me how to be a mom. It taught me what to do, and you know, a lot of things you do learn on your own, but I still was
Remember
able to,
certain things.
And it's funny because growing up, I'm sure we probably looked at you like you were strict,
Right.
but then as an adult, you look back and you find yourself saying the same things to your kids
That you heard.
that we heard you say. Like, a perfect example: you gonna stay inside, or you gonna stay outside. You're not gonna be running in and out my house letting these bugs in. And I find myself saying that to the boys almost every single day. And it's like, wow, here I was thinking my mom was just doing the most. Trying to make us stay outside till we done got 18 shades darker.
No.
And it's really because the bugs be flying in
In
the
the
house.
house,
Your,
right.
your AC going, you ain't trying to let that cold air outside.
Oh, that is so sweet, Diamond. You know, I have to say, you know, as a mom and having you guys, you know, at an early age, and it's not easy, guys, I have to say. But, you know, you put in it, either what you're taught to put in it, or you put in what you learn on the journey, right? So I do have to say a lot of things I did learn on the journey. And if I have to think of like doing it all over again, would I do it differently? Of course I would, right? Because it was trial and error for me. It was trial and error. But now I look at my 5 kids and I'm like probably one of the proudest mothers on the planet Earth, in the universe, right? Because my kids are freaking amazing, all 5. Yes. So I'm like one of those happy moms, but I have to throw it out there. It wasn't easy, and you know.
Yeah, I don't know how you did it by yourself.
I don't know. God,
like, I mean, I feel like
God is good. God is everything.
Being a woman, I feel like women are extremely powerful beings.
Mm-hmm.
Just watching how we go through pregnancy and labor, and but I mean, I only have 2, and I got my husband. And on days when he's like at work all day or doing something all day, like I feel super tired, or I'm like, oh, I can't wait till y'all daddy get home. And it's like, you didn't have that. You pretty much did it by yourself. So I get how it could have been overwhelming at times.
It was, but you know, I have to say, along the journey, God just, he put people there. Like he had rams in the bush on every level of y'all ages and stages for people to be there to, you know, kind of look out and help and to show you guys love. And I'm grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so appreciative, because if I had to do it all over today and start today, no. But to see how when you're going through it, you don't see the end. But once you get to the end and you look back, you say, I made it over. I did. And it wasn't easy, but whew.
Yeah, I think as kids, a lot of us younger, you know, when we were kids, we probably looked at our parents like we just didn't understand y'all reasons behind the way that y'all raised us.
The method for the madness, right?
And it's like, once you get older, you start to understand.
Right. When you have your own kids. And, oh my God. And just the act of the labor and going through the 9 months and giving birth, and it's just a lot, right?
It's a beautiful thing, though.
It is beautiful. And when you see your kids and you look at them and then you see them from a small age to now you guys are grown, I'm just grateful. I really am. I'm very grateful.
Oh.
Stop it. And I'm very appreciative of the love that I have for my kids and the love that they have for me, because stop it. What you put in is what you get out, good, bad, or indifferent. And you're not gonna always agree, even though they're your children. You think you're gonna agree, but you don't, and you disagree. And it's like teeth and tongue, you fall out, but you can't take your tongue and send it to the side, right? You just go out, I bit it, it's okay, it's gonna calm down in a minute. So I have to say, I'm very grateful, I'm very appreciative. Tweezy, Danelia, Destin, Trinita, and my diamond.
That's all.
And that's all, folks. And then I have like the amazing, you know, son-in-laws and my daughter-in-law and my grandbabies are awesome, right? So again,
you don't even look like a grandparent out here.
I don't. Won't he do it? Yes, he will. Amen. Thank
You
you.
see, people tell you that we look. Oh, Mongo. People tell you that we look like sisters.
Yeah, but I just think, again, you stay on your face and you stay on your knees to God. I believe that He will restore, and He will keep it there. You know, not saying that
Black don't crack.
black don't crack, but I'm just saying you have to. You only get one earth suit, and if you don't take care of it, it's not going to take care of you.
True.
So you have to take care of your temple. Because you only get one. Girl, this egg is so good. I just need to pause for 1 second.
Everything is good.
I'm
I'm gonna have grease marks and everything else.
It's so good, guys. Oh my. It's so good.
The sauce.
Mm-hmm.
Right there.
Yeah. Your makeup is still on point, honey.
That's good.
Yeah, it's still looking good. So, any questions you want to ask? This girl been waiting on these crab legs all day. She ain't really trying to mess with me right now. She really ain't. But I appreciate you giving me your time to sit here and chop it up with the YouTubers who I really enjoy. And thank you guys. I really appreciate it. You tuning in and watching.
I should have went live on mine.
Why you didn't?
Let me do it.
Okay.
Let's see if they got some questions.
Okay. So we're about to go live on She Plucked It and see if anyone want to engage while we dig in and me sucking the life meat out of this these crab legs. I mean, I wish y'all could just taste it. I can't even. This sauce is amazing.
Seafood.
And then I forgot to get the scissors after I told you I needed them.
Oh yeah, mukbang. Yeah. Mama Tweezy.
Let me say, Diamond growing up, between her and Tweezy, them two, let me tell y'all.
The best of the best.
Ooh. And they used to hide stuff. Oh my God. They would just, when I tell you they was ride or die to the end, you say ride or die. I can remember one time I was at work, I came home. These guys had rearranged the furniture. The house was spotless. It was amazingly clean. It smelled good. We got in, and I got in the house. I was like, you guys done cleaned the whole house. What's going on?
You probably broke something.
Oh my God.
No,
So we was getting ready to move. Went to move the couch. They got a hole behind the wall like this big. They moved the couch in front of it. I tell you, boy, these kids, you better watch your kids. I'm telling you. Watch them.
Tearing stuff up.
And
These folks calling me about this.
at the end of the day,
Hold on real quick now. Hello?
Hello, this is Shamir from Swerve Lake. We are able to accommodate your party tent.
Okay.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. That's all I needed.
that's the part we couldn't have.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just wanted to,
We
I
live?
didn't know they were going to call me back. Yep. We are live and we have 2 viewers. Hey, y'all.
We getting it in, honey.
And my phone is fighting.
Diamond, I like scissors.
Oh, they're in that drawer right there if you want to grab them. Hey. Hey, Ebony.
Hi, Ebony. Diamond sitting here sucking these crab legs, the life out of them.
Ooh, you're so pretty. Thank you.
So,
I'm sitting here with Mama Tweezy, my mother, and we are. Ebony, take your makeup down, and thank you. We are doing a video, seafood mukbang for her channel, so I decided to hop on live, see if y'all had any questions that y'all want answers to while we up here. Any relationship questions or anything like that?
sucking the life out of these crab legs.
Mom got her secret sauce over here. Come in.
It's good.
So good.
Mm, 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 mm.
I really need to move y'all so y'all can see.
It's so delicious, like for real.
That's right.
Hi.
Hey people. What's up, Green Heart Gang?
A 2-in-1.
Okay, so you tell us about how
Y'all was bad,
bad of
man.
a child we were.
Oh my God. Okay, so I told y'all the story about Too Easy.
Who made it the most stressful?
I
Who was the most stressful child?
don't think it was the most stressful.
Tweezy, you said?
No, I don't. No. Okay, so Tweezy and Diamond together. Danelia was like the
Danielle was the oldest.
yeah, so she was like little mama protector, but
This is some sauce that my mom made. It has onions, garlic, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Let me show y'all what it's looking like in the bowl.
mhm.
And it's so good.
Diamond and Tweezy were running. I was standing at the door talking to my neighbor, and they were just running around the glass table, kitchen table. I said, Diamond, y'all need to stop running around the table. Yes, ma'am. Okay. They kept running. I was like, stop running around. Somebody's going to get hurt. Next thing I know, I went back to the door to talk to my neighbor. I'm standing at the door now, and I hear a scream. I turn around, there's blood everywhere, gushing out of her face. I'm thinking she done knocked her eyeball on the floor.
You know what they hit you with, and you know when you get hit with the y'all better stop. Somebody gonna get hurt, y'all gonna break something. Somebody gonna get hurt, or you gonna break something.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a matter of time. I got hurt, y'all.
She had a gash. She still have it
Yeah, it's like
from
right-
here
right
through
there.
her eyebrow to where
It's like
she
right-
hit the glass corner and just split her eyebrow open. Blood was everywhere. Antoine,
I just remember I messed up this dress that I used to really like. That's all I remember.
she was like, oh my God, I got blood on my clothes. Mommy, you gonna have to throw my dress away. I got. She was crying over the dress. Blood was all in her eye. I'm telling you, man, kids are everything. They really are.
You think it's true that when you have your kid, they come out as bad as you or worse?
I always say you get it like 7 times. I think I got it like 7 times plus some. And some.
Y'all hear this? We were not that bad. It's no
They
way.
were not. They were not. Antoine was the runaway. We told his story.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And that really wasn't bad now that I think about it.
Some kids.
No.
Definitely me.
Y'all just got into average little stuff that
Danelia was always the one to tell us, like, y'all better stop. Y'all gonna get in trouble. Y'all gonna mess something up. And
Oh, my
and
God.
Tweezy were the ones who always wanted to play. We always thought it was time to play
just bad.
until something got broken.
So now that you're married and grown, you have your kids and you're doing your own thing. So as a woman, right? So as a female, as a woman, being a mother, right? So if you had to tell me one thing that you've learned in your life to share some advice for me, right? If I didn't know no better, what would it be to help me? As a woman, as a mother, well, y'all all grown, but as a woman, right?
As far
Just
as
being
like,
a woman, just being a woman. So some positive advice that if you could give me from daughter to mother, what would it be?
about being a mom.
Just being a woman. Of what you've learned and what you've noticed in your life today. Like if I said, we're just talking, right? Like we are now, and you're giving me some advice of things that you've learned as a woman.
One of them will probably be that menstrual cycles and those emotions and stuff that comes with it is real. Like being younger, I don't think you really understand. I mean, you understand like, yeah, I'm having period, it might get a little moody, but you don't really understand the cycles and like. It's like for me, I notice now that I pay more attention to my body how normal each stage of my cycle is. Like they tell you that, you know, it doesn't just last during that time while you're actually menstruating. It's a 28-day cycle, right? But I notice how I feel throughout each part of it. So like during that time, I get super like horny. Okay. After.
So it wasn't just me. Okay.
No, afterwards, like I have dreams and everything, like really vivid dreams.
Really?
During that time, but only during that week.
Like sexual vivid dreams? Shut up! Are you kidding?
Crab right there,
I got.
oh, corn.
Oh Lord, you know it's good when you get crabs on your eyelashes. Are you serious? Are you serious?
And then like maybe in between, like that I got 2 weeks left. 2 weeks after, 2 weeks before. I get super like moody. Like I don't really. It's hard to explain it, but I do notice that I get very irritable about like the smallest things. The closer I get to that time, the more like I don't want to even be bothered. Like I don't want the boys to kiss me. I don't want Kurt to kiss me. I don't know why, but it's just like for that little couple of days right before, I just get like real where I just want to kind of be in a shell. I just don't want to be bothered. I want to be on my own. I don't want nobody messing with me. Yeah, and then it just switches up.
I can tell you that will pass eventually, right? So how do you balance it? Like how do you deal with it?
I think the biggest way is actually knowing what's happening.
Right.
You know, I used to just feel like, I just feel irritable and think like it was just me. Like I'm just this moody person because I'm a Cancer and we're moody.
That PMS is real.
Yeah, it is real. And I started to realize how real it was. So I think that was one of the things that actually helped me to deal with it is because I know what's happening. I know why I'm feeling that way.
Can I tell you what else is real? Menopause.
Yeah, I'm not ready.
You have a built-in heater that comes on and go off whenever it wants to. It wakes you up in the middle of the night with hot sweats. OMG. It's crazy. Like, and you have mood swings, right? So your side of it as being a person that's still developing and going through that stage with your cycle, and I'm on the other end and
Sorry, I'm slinging crab everywhere.
Me too. Some days you want to fight and you be like, why? Just don't touch me. I'm having a hot flash. Oh my God, it's hot. Right? And then I never understood. You know, I used to see older people just sitting there and fanning them like, what in the world going on? Now?
Yeah.
Can I
That
explain?
heater you was talking about?
Girl, it's like somebody take a heater and cut it on inside your body. You can't cut it off, right? And then it just come on and go off when it get ready. So the heat is like it's coming from the inside of your body to the out, and you're sweating in and out. It's crazy. It's so crazy. It's crazy. But I thank God for my friends who deal with me, knowing that that's what it is. Thank you, KP. We was out one night, me and one of my friends, and KP, Erica. It was like my besties, and it was freezing. I know it had to be at least 30 degrees, right? And we were headed home, girl. I had the sunroof open, the windows down, and the heat on. They was like, we understand, yes. But oh my God, these hot flashes are real. I was sweating. It's crazy.
You got some good friends.
I do. Thank you. Good friends. I love you guys. Yeah, it's
I'm trying to think of any other tips that I would have as a woman. I don't know. I feel like you would know all the tips already.
I know, but you're another generation in this era, honey. I'm still, y'all keep me caught up. Oh my God, with music, I listen to country music. Love it. I listen to other stuff. So I don't like my country
If you
music.
ain't no country fan, do not ride in her car. I'm telling you. You'll be in there like, anybody got some headphones?
But I listen to jazz. I listen to reggae. I listen to
I'm an R&B type of girl.
R&B, old school. I listen to old school rap. I listen to pretty much everything. Gospel, inspirational. But country is my number 2.
Number 1.
2.
What's number 1?
My inspirational. You know, I have to get that in. You know,
I like listening to like
listen to what?
I'm trying to think. Like guided meditation videos.
Oh yeah. I like that. And then my other bestie sends me like inspirational stuff to listen to, different videos. So
Like affirmations.
Yes, I love those. Right, you got to keep your mind right, ladies and gents. You got to keep your mind right. So trying to stay in a positive state is hard when you always going to have negative things coming against you, no matter what. So just trying to find that center, you know, the root, that no matter what's going on. And some days it's just harder than others, but then some days it's easy. So it's like that muscle that you keep working and working and working, that it gets stronger and stronger, trying to stay positive and keep moving no matter what. Because life don't stop happening. Whether you having a good day or bad, it's just how you...
It's really a matter of how you handle it.
Yeah, it's how you... My motto is how you go through what you're going through when you're going through it.
Right.
Kicking or screaming, right?
I'm learning not to focus on the problem, but to focus on the solution.
Right.
Because 9 times out of 10, the problem is going to bring along those negative thoughts or attachments.
They will.
Versus the solution is going to be more of a positive experience, which is going to bring a positive outcome. So,
Ooh, say it, girl. That's what I'm talking about. In
y'all
your face.
got a little schooling for y'all. I also think it's important to breathe. I feel like
Wait, say it again. One more time.
breathe.
Yes.
Okay. I feel like it's especially because in a sense we've been trained to like multitask. We always got to be doing this, and
Yes.
we got to make sure that the kids get picked up, dinner gets made, this gets done, this gets done. You go to work, your car got the oil changed. You got to do this. You got to check on your friends, make sure everybody good. It's like a lot, and then we forget to actually take that time to just breathe. So,
Exhale.
you guys, I'm sure you know, because I do my best to practice in each of my videos now to just take time so that we all can just breathe. But for Mama Tweezy subscribers, you guys, just do it. I mean, even if it's for 30 seconds to a minute, just take the time, stop doing everything, and
Exhale.
just inhale, exhale as deep as you can to just do it. Because I mean, sometimes you get so caught up just with life, you're not thinking about breathing.
You don't.
You don't even think about breathing until you think about breathing. You're like, dang, when is the last time I actually sat here and took a deep breath?
Yeah, to exhale. It makes a difference though.
Yeah.
Work them lung muscles. And it just kind of,
It brings peace.
yeah, I was going to say, it's almost like you hit a reset button, right? And life makes you want to reset sometime all day long. You know, you got to deal with work. You got to deal with your children. You have to deal with life. You have to deal with family. You have to deal with, if you're black, you have to deal with being black. Yeah, you got to deal with Atlanta traffic. OMG. You got to deal with the COVID. You have to deal with staying offline shopping. Praise him, Lord.
Not doing well. Okay. Not doing well.
You have to deal with just keeping it together, right? But you know what? I realized after you passed me a piece of corn, thank you, honey, that it's not only just for you, right? That I have to stay centered for the people that I encounter, the people that's in my circle, right?
People that depend on you every day.
Yeah, and then the people who don't. Sometimes we're out and you have people that cross your pathway not knowing what's the reason and the purpose, but they're drawn to you, and because you're having a bad day, right? You can't just be mean, right? You gotta, because you never know what they're needing. They might be on the verge. Depression is real, people. Let's stop for a second. Depression is real. It's a real thing. It really is. Being stressed out, being overworked, not having an outlet, it becomes stressful, which brings depression, right? Because now you don't see a way out.
Yeah.
But when you sometimes just come across a person that never know what they're going through, like they might be at that verge to want to harm themselves, right? Because suicide is real too. When you feel like my issues are so big that the only way out I feel is to take and end my life, right? That is something serious. That that is something serious. Mm-hmm.
No, it is though.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect example. I had this girl, Green Heart Gang, one of y'all. Let me tell you how small the world is.
Mm-hmm.
She came to the house to get her son's haircut.
Mm-hmm.
And not for me, for my husband to get her son's haircut. And as she was here, as soon as I saw her, the first thing I said was, I like your hair, because her hair was green. Drop the recipe down below.
Not sharing.
But her hair was green, so I immediately noticed that. I was like, oh my gosh, I love your hair. That was that. I think that was probably about the only words that we said to each other while she was here.
Mm-hmm.
Her son got his haircut, left.
Mm-hmm.
A couple, maybe weeks later,
Mhm.
I had posted a picture on Instagram.
Mm.
And this girl sends me a message because she saw the picture. But in the picture, it was actually like the first picture I've actually posted on Instagram, sharing that I have a YouTube channel, pulling my chin hairs.
Uh-huh.
But when she saw the post and actually read the caption, it stuck out to her because she actually deals with the same thing. She has PCOS. She grows hair on her chin. She feels very, very self-conscious about it.
Mm-hmm.
Just, not happy. She actually told me, like, I cry every day because I'm tired of hiding it. I can't really, it hurts to hide it.
Mm-hmm.
And as I'm talking to her, as I'm reading her message, I went to her page, and as I'm looking through her pictures, I realized that this is the same girl who came to the house to get her son's haircut. And I'm thinking, like, whoa, small world. But she was saying, like, wow, here I am thinking I came to you because one of her friends referred her to my husband.
Wow.
And she was saying, here I am thinking that I came because my son needed a haircut. But really, now that I'm talking to you, I feel like I really came so that me and you could cross paths and have that conversation. And I just was basically telling her, like, well, you're beautiful, but regardless, I always tell y'all that. Regardless of hair growing on your chin, your nipples, your back, your neck, you're still beautiful. I think it becomes hard for us hair growth people because we try to compare ourselves to people around us who we consider normal because they don't have hair growth. But who's to say that we're not normal just because we have hair growing on our chin?
Yeah.
But I said all that to say she was actually really going through something. She was actually really feeling slick depressed because of what she was going through with her hair growth. And her crossing paths with me being able to, like you said, some people are just put in your path. Hey boo, you good. Some people are just put in your path for you to be able to uplift them in that moment or whatever the case may be.
Nothing is an accident or coincidence. Everything I believe have its divine timing and purpose, right? It's just us taking the time to see what it is instead of just pushing people along, move, because sometimes we get so self-centered that we don't realize that it's not about us all the time, that times it is about people that cross your pathway and making a difference in their lives. Even if it's just for a sentence, a phrase, a paragraph. Sometimes it's just the things that you say that'll make someone day. Really.
And that's definitely how it was. I never would have guessed that she was even experiencing some of the things that
she was experiencing.
That she experiences, that I experienced. But now it makes more sense to me because people look at me and they say, well, you grow hair in your chin? I would have never guessed. Or they look at my videos and they're like, wow, you're the person that's behind this?
Well,
so it makes sense now why. I understand.
It does, right? So just kind of bring affirmation to where you are in life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I think God has a sense of humor sometimes.
It's real out here.
It is real out here.
So here's a question for you.
Okay.
Do you feel like, what age do you feel like you were when you felt like you know what you want to do, or you know what your life purpose is? Or do you feel like you've reached that point? Yeah.
I would say when I realized that I knew the stamp that was on my life, maybe a long time ago, right? But I'm a runner, right?
So you knew what it was that you should be doing, you just ran away from it?
Yeah, because, you know, I'm a really shy person, believe it or not. and it took a lot of working, you know. I love people. I'm a people person. And I enjoy talking to people, you know. So, and at times, even when I felt like I knew, I didn't want to know. Because sometimes we know our purpose, right? It's just, yeah, because sometimes our purpose requires so much of us that we're not ready or willing to sacrifice to give it.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Because your purpose is going to require your time and your attention. And when you're not focused, period, yeah, it's going to be hard for you to do it because you're like, I'm not ready for that, you know, because you're everywhere. But once you start really getting sick or tired of being sick and tired of being sick and tired of stuff that's not healthy and good for you, then you started soul searching self, right? Then you go through this self-eval to say it has to be better than this. I know life is not just all about this, right? So what am I supposed to be doing to make a difference, you know, on this planet Earth while I'm here, right? Because you want to be able to make a difference somewhere along, whether it's being the best mother you can be, being the best sister or wife, or...
So you feel like your life's purpose could be that simple?
Do I feel that it could be that simple?
Or you feel like a person's life purpose could be just they was put here specifically to be the best wife possible for this man?
I believe it could be that simple.
I'm just asking.
I believe it could be that simple. I just believe that, you know...
So then, because the reason I asked is because for the longest time, I felt like I didn't know what my life's purpose was, and I feel like that was where a lot of my frustrations came from, is me trying to figure out like, oh, what am I supposed to be doing? What am I here for? You know? So that's why I asked, you know, do you feel like you've hit an age where you have found your life's purpose? Is that something that you're gonna go through life and sometimes just feel like you don't know?
Yeah.
And then maybe when you hit your 30s, oh yeah, I know. Or do you feel like some people know from 15, 20 years old, like what they're put here to do?
I believe that...
Because I feel like that causes a lot of frustration. And I know, at least for me, it did. Like, one of my biggest frustrations growing up was me not knowing what was next. What am I here for? Like, okay, I know I'm going to be successful in whatever it is that I choose to do. But
what is that thing?
What is that thing so I could work towards that?
Right,
you know?
right.
So I kind of felt stuck because it was like, dang, I know I could do makeup. I know I could write. I know I could do this. I know I could do that. But none of these things make me really happy.
Right.
So then I still felt myself being frustrated because it was like, dang, I'm still trying to figure out what it is. And then I still have people in my ear. Like my husband, he'll say, babe, you do makeup so well, you can do makeup. And then he wouldn't understand my view of, yeah, I do makeup well on me, but do I want to stand around and do other people's makeup all day, every day? No.
No, because you did mine.
I don't feel like I don't feel like that is what makes me happy. So then, in a sense, I kind of felt like, dang, you're being a little bit like, not inconsiderate, but just ungrateful
Of your gifts.
because I wasn't
Narrowing it down to the one that other people... Let me say
or
this.
just because I wasn't taking full advantage of that one thing that I know I'm good at.
Let me say this, right? At the end of the day, you have to do your soul searching for yourself, right? And yes, your husband or wife is supportive, right? They should be. But you still have to find that one thing that you're passionate about. I've read it, I've seen it, don't know who it is to quote it, far as, you know, doing your job when you're doing it, you feel at peace that it doesn't feel like a job, right? That's that thing that you're passionate about,
exactly.
right? And you have that one thing that I feel like we're all gifted with. And sometimes we're gifted with multiple talents. Sing, play the piano, play the drums, play the guitar, write, dance. And you can do it all professional. But that one thing, it might not be any of those things. That one thing might be a pilot, which is crazy. You know, for the person who it's not their life. You have to dig deep in yourself to say, this is what I want to do. This is what makes me happy, right? And you can probably go on and on and on and searching till you focus, right? Mm-hmm. And it's hard sometimes to focus to really realize that thing that I want to do. But once you sit down to kind of just focus on the one thing that really brings you joy, which is, I'm asking.
For me, it's helping people.
Exactly. So you narrowed it down from doing makeup to writing to I just enjoy helping people, right? It's like, I think that's probably one of the biggest gifts and to be able to do, because as human beings, we can be selfish and self-centered, right? It's about me.
Right.
Do for others. Where they do that at? We don't do that. But that's like brings you, like me, it brings me the most joy to be able to give to someone or do for someone, to just put a smile on somebody's face, right? Because that's what makes a difference in somebody else's life, because it's not all about us. I think God created us to be blessings to other people in whichever way that may be, right? But to be able to do for others, you know, and not be selfish and self-centered, and you know, because we all can be selfish. I know I can be selfish at times, even with my time. Like if somebody want to come and hang out, I don't feel like being bothered. I don't want to be bothered today, right? Am I wrong or right for that? I guess it just depends on what headspace I'm in, right? But you never know what the other person is going through that's trying to link up with you. So sometimes you have to get out of self to be able to do for others, right? Check yourself real quick. I'll check myself.
Honestly, I had a hard time doing that.
Right?
Like it's kind of funny because I say that my thing is helping people. I feel like that's what I'm here for. And sometimes I guess being that person that people come to for help, whether it be financial, whether it be just they need somebody to talk to, it can be exhausting.
It can.
And sometimes you just like, dang, I don't want to be bothered. You see that call coming through, you like, I'm gonna call him back. I'm gonna call her back. And Zamir actually was the one who put it to me like that. He was like, for you to be the person that helps people, there is gonna be times where you're not gonna feel like
helping
talking,
people.
but you have to also understand that you're the helper. So that call that you're ignoring is possibly somebody calling you because they actually need your help, not because they're calling you to irritate you. Or
Right.
It's just because they need you.
Yeah.
You know, and as a person who helps, sometimes
it's hard.
It is.
It's hard, but
It is
that's why
hard.
you have to stay centered. You have to find that thing that keep your peace, whether it's meditation, it's prayer, it's yoga, it's running, it's working out. You have to find that thing that puts you mentally at a good place, because you never know when you might get that phone call. You never know when you just might get an unexpected pop-up, or you know what I'm saying? That it's a life death situation and you like look at your phone, I don't feel like talking today, but they sitting there with a gun in their hand or some pills, and only thing they want somebody to do is talk them off the ledge. And you know, we have to get out of self, like we really do. It's not all about us. Just sometimes just take that it'll be different if it's somebody calling you every day, just not talking about anything. You know, you already know John Doe gonna call me today, ain't gonna talk about that. But you know, a person that don't call you a lot, and then they hit you up and you be like, oh my God, they don't never call me, or they call me when they want something, but that one time they just need to hear your voice, right? And another thing, taking time for granted, right? Like we take time, I think, for granted, that
people won't be here tomorrow.
And tomorrow is not promised to nobody. I don't care what you believe. I don't care what your religion. I don't care what your faith. It's not promised. It's not promised. It's not promised. You could be here today and gone tomorrow.
They said
So-
that's deep, so true.
Yeah.
Hey, pretty girl, miss your videos. That's true. Very
Yeah.
true.
So it's best to love on the people who allow you to love on them, right? Because some people don't want your love. They're not even there yet. They don't even love themselves, so they're not gonna love you or you loving on them. But the ones who embrace and don't take it for granted, right? Don't misuse it. Just like this time here, yeah, we breaking bread and yeah, we doing a video, but at the end of the day, every chance and opportunity that God opened my eyes and I get to talk to my kids, spend time with them, I don't take that for granted. I just don't, right? Because I don't ever want to leave this world and my kids in their head being punished because they're talking about shoulda, coulda, woulda, right? I want you to love on me till you can't love no more, as if it's the last day, because you just never know when it's going to be. And you have to make the best of that time as much as you can, because you don't know. You just don't know. And I think time is very precious. You can go and make all the money in the world, but you can't bring back yesterday or last year, right? You just make the best of today. I love you today. And you love on each other, aggravate the hell out of them, and keep it moving. Yes.
Yeah, I think I'm a big believer in that, especially when it comes to like Kurt and the boys. Because I always feel like that, like even having to explain to the boys, like, yeah, one day we're all gonna die. You know, not a conversation I want to have with them, but
Right.
it's a conversation they actually started. So
Ah.
yeah. So you gotta talk to them and explain, like, yeah, one day we're all gonna go, you know.
Yeah.
But just waking up every day trying to take full advantage of, let me get all the kisses I can. Let me spend as much time with y'all. Let me tell you I love you as much as I can. If I think about a person, I try to do my best to, if I
Call
think
them.
about them, yeah, pick up the phone, call them, or send them a text right then, because you don't ever know.
And some people, it'll hit you to call a person, and then you might not do it that day. I'm gonna call you tomorrow. I'm gonna call them tomorrow, and then you'll forget. And then the next day, yeah, I'm gonna call them tomorrow. I'm gonna call them tomorrow. And then the next day, I'm gonna call, and then the next week they passed away, and you're like, oh my God, it was
Someone
on
was
me
telling me
to call,
yeah.
right? You know, I just don't ever want that to be the case. I
I was
don't.
just watching
Yeah.
Mama Tweezy Mukbang the other day on Tweezy channel. Shook to see her here as well.
Aw.
Mama Tweezy is my mom, guys. Me and Tweezy are brother and sister.
Yeah, that's her brother.
I'm older. By
Yeah,
the way.
yeah,
Tweezy is my little brother.
yes. Yeah.
So I know I didn't really share that with you guys because, you know, Instagram is like, I mean, YouTube is kind of like his thing, and I hopped on YouTube after the fact, but that's little bro.
Yeah, a little bad at, I mean, but.
So this is my mom. She literally just started her
Page.
her YouTube
Channel.
like last week,
Yeah.
and yeah, she's already at 700 subscribers. So y'all go follow her on YouTube, Mama Tweezy.
Yeah, you know,
That's so cool. I had no idea that was her.
yeah, I just love being able to love, if that makes any sense, right?
I love being able to share
And share.
and have the
yes.
confidence to
Yeah.
share.
But you
Because-
know, cutting you off, share. Say that again.
share.
Being
Share.
able to share why?
Um,
What you were saying. Having the confidence to.
yeah, just being able to have the confidence to be able to share.
But the word you said was confident.
Right.
Because a lot of times we are not confident in who we are as women.
Right.
Which put brakes on us being able to open up and share with other women. But I believe that we need to get to a point and know that everybody is not like a crab in the bucket. Everybody's not a crab in the bucket. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you have true women out there who will do anything for you. I have to say, as a person, I think I love hard. Right?
Me too.
Right? Whether it's love my kids hard, love my friends hard, love my man hard, you know, love my grandbabies. I love hard. And it's hard when you're that way. I think that's a gift because everybody is not as loving. But I think it's a gift that you have to be careful with. And learning this, if I had to share something with you, of a life experience that I would love and love on anybody who I felt would let me love on them. But when you have a love so grand that everybody is not worthy to receive that love, right? So you have to really be careful. And then on the inside, only thing you're saying is, I'm lovable, I just want to love somebody, give and hug and do. And you can't, right? You have to really sit back and be patient on God, who, what friend, what relationship, what person you're sending my way in order for me to give all of this to, because everybody is not worthy of all of that. You know what I'm saying?
And I think that ties also with energy, because I always feel, and I always use this when talking to people, when you're meeting people, whether it's somebody you're in a relationship or a friendship with, y'all have to charge each other's batteries. Right?
Yes, honey.
If I'm giving you all of this energy, all of my energy, and you just giving me back this little bit, you over here fully charged, and my battery is
in the negative
on 20%. And it's like, it shouldn't be like that.
No.
So whether it's a friendship or a relationship, it has that energy has to come out equally from both parties.
Yeah,
because if not, somebody's gonna get tired.
Yeah, and it shouldn't. It always should be, okay, you're tired, you worked all day, and you need this. So then that's what you do. Okay, babe, I got you. This is how we're gonna do this today. You go ahead, you lay down, I'll do the stuff that he would normally do. Or he do the things that you would normally do to balance it out. It's not, oh my God, those are your duties. No, it's not no duties. It's, I got you, love. I got you. You need me to do the laundry? I got the laundry today. You need me to do the dishes? I got the dishes today. You need me to take care of the kids? I got them. Because if you don't, something in the household is going to go lacking.
True.
Right? And you don't want that. So, I mean, that's good, honey. I like that. Yeah, so you have to.
Learning.
You have to. And, and that's good because I think you're an excellent wife. I think you're an amazing mother. And I think you do so good. Like, the boys are just so sweet, so loving. Oh, my God. Yeah. Even though they tight with the sugar, man, I have to beg and plead to get kisses.
Probably because I take it all away.
Yeah. Well, I get it. See, this is
they
the
get
thing.
tired of the kisses because I take their kisses all
And then when I get them, they
day.
already know I'm going to stay on. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Come on, one more.
It's bad. Hey,
One more.
You think it's bad now? No, it was really bad when they were babies.
Yeah.
Because it was literally like they could not do anything. Kurt wanted to hold them. Hold on, let me take their kisses first. I had to take like 20 kisses before I could even pass them to their daddy. And it literally is like that. Like sometimes I randomly call them out their room. Ashton, Logan. They come in. Yes, mommy. Just give me a kiss. That's all I want. Give me a kiss. And then they go right back in their room.
Ashton got so tired of me one day. He said, they call me Nammy. Nammy, you can only have one more. I said, Ashton, really? One more.
Ashton, if anybody gonna tell you, Ashton gonna be the one to put you on limits. Lo will let you take your sugar for the most part.
Yeah.
If he cool with you. If he ain't, Lo not really about to let you get no sugar.
Yeah.
But if he gonna give it to you, Lo will be the one to give you unlimited. Ashton is like, yeah, all right.
Girl, I'm so mad I was too lazy to get up. I did say lazy.
What, for them scissors?
Yes, girl. I'm just, look at me.
I just bite out teeth. Crack that bad boy.
You did good. I'm shooting crab meat. You did good. You still have a lot of legs in here to do.
Yeah.
You can finish
You let
these.
Kurt work on
Yeah,
that.
Kurt can. Yeah. Well, I really enjoyed chopping it up with you guys today. I really did.
She plugged in. I got another video coming for y'all soon. Y'all know, let me tell y'all what's been going on.
Tell her.
This lady right here has been taking up all my editing time.
She's so sweet.
I've been working on her videos, so I really haven't had much time to do any of mine. But they're coming, guys. Y'all know. Go watch the other ones. Go watch specifically episode 18 or 19 because I get paid for those.
They're coming.
But yeah, they're coming. I promise. I got some already, not edited, recorded, just waiting to be edited and posted for you guys.
Yeah.
So, y'all know if y'all want to see me, follow me on Instagram _IvyQueen. Y'all can see me behind the scenes, anything I got to drop for y'all.
Yes.
Follow Mama on Instagram
please.
_Mama Tweezy.
Please do. Come follow me. We chop it up, have fun, talk some serious stuff. Sometimes we get deep, sometimes we don't. it's just life, man. You have to talk about it sometime, right?
Talk about it. Share your experiences so that other people
Yeah.
can grow.
And that's another thing. Thank you for bringing that up. I think, as older generation, they're so taught that what happens in the house stay in the house, right? But what they want to release, right? But it's different when you go through things in life and you have children and grandkids that you can share these things with. Every secret ain't a good secret, right? Because sometimes all the time you should want to see the best out of your family. If you could just say, hey, don't do this because A, B, C, D, or hey, let me tell you this to keep you from having to go through that because I've been there, done that. That's not the route you want to take.
I personally always have felt like if I've been through something and I could stop you from going through the same thing that I've been through just by sharing that experience, then why not do it? But I do also understand that some people are not great at taking advice, and some people feel like, you giving them advice or sharing your story, you feeling like you know everything, you've been through everything.
Nope.
So, yeah, I don't know. I definitely think and believe in sharing, though. I feel like that's the reason why we go through a lot of the things that we do is to share and help other people from.
That's why they call it trials and tribulations.
Same mistake.
Yeah, you make it to the other side. Do share, because it don't have to be. Like anything I can tell my kids to say, don't go through it.
You gonna share it?
I want to share it, right? And even somebody else's kid, if they want to listen. And I get it. All advice is not good advice for some people, right? And then you have people who don't want to hear your advice.
Yeah, I just think, it's nothing wrong with listening. I also think that, especially younger generations, sometimes it's hard to listen because you feel like you know everything. So you automatically thinking about what you're going to say back. So you're not really 100% listening.
You're not listening at all.
Right.
Because you already had your rebuttal.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, y'all.
Say hey to Mama Tweezy. This is my mom.
Hi.
But yeah, I think
oh, that lemon is good.
If we all take more time to just breathe, okay? They say, hey, mama.
Hey.
Listen.
Okay.
And share. Like, I think those are all three very important things.
I agree. Listen
and share. Because, a lot of times we don't just go through the things that we go through
just to be going through
just for us. Like, you might just be going through that situation so you could share with the next person and save them from going through that. And here you are thinking, dang, I went through this and it has absolutely nothing to do with you.
True that, because I know many things my daddy said I wish I would have listened. Oh my God, don't touch the stove, but you touch it, it's hot. Okay.
And I could say, I can't think right now of an instance that I didn't listen and wish I would have, but I could think of an instance that my husband
told you
didn't listen and he wished he would have, and it was something that his dad told him. And if he would have listened, it would have saved him a lot of stress. Today. So I do. Y'all listen to y'all parents. Listen to y'all elders. Listen to your friends who've been in situations that y'all haven't been in. Y'all think people just be telling y'all stuff just because they want to talk and they want to vent, and it may not even be for them. It may just be for you for a situation that has yet to come up, but is coming.
Yeah, hard-headed make a soft behind. I heard that many times.
Yeah.
I still don't understand it, but I get it. If that makes any sense.
No, it does.
It does. It does. Oh my God, that is so good. I'm so full. I still have a potato I didn't eat.
Yeah, that was
it's on you, boo. I'm
Mama
so full.
You done hooked us up with the mukbang, y'all.
Yes, honey. These lemons are so good.
Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to like, subscribe, tap that bell, sign up for those post notifications, and share. Let's get Mama Tweezy to 1,000 subscribers, y'all. She's over 700 now. We don't have much to go. She did that in 3 days. I know y'all could get her to 1,000. Okay, we need 300 subscribers to get Mama Tweezy to 1,000. I have 16,000, so I know we could get her 300. Okay,
thank you.
Follow her on Instagram _Mama Tweezy.
Yes.
Subscribe to her channel on YouTube, Mama Tweezy.
Yes.
If y'all not already following my brother Tweezy, y'all can find him also on YouTube, Tweezy, or Miles Family, MILEZ Family. And check out him and his wife Vaya.
Yes, with the fire.
Vaya with the fire.
I thank you guys again for tuning in. This powwow mukbang, these crab legs. I'm full.
It was yummy.
Thank